dreamed. I'll leave it cracked.
There we go.
Okay?
We're putting him to bed, right?
I love you.
You ready to go night-night?
Okay. Good night, sweetheart. Putting Rylan to bed, it's hard work. That usually takes hours. Mommy's here. Oh, you know what? Here's one of the poo blankets out on the couch.
All right.
What's the matter? Let's get your blankie. Come on.
Here, Rylan. Here, buddy.
I love you. Sweet dreams, sweetheart. I love you.
There we go. Here, night-night, buddy. I love you.
Good night. Getting Rylan to sleep is a nightmare. It really is a nightmare for the whole family. No, Rylan, come here, sweetheart. Come here. Brycey, hold on a second, please. I love you.
Rylan, hey. Come on.
Come on, Bryce. It's fine.
The only thing is that you'll just sit with him on the couch until he goes to sleep. That's.
You need to stay out of it because you don't usually put him to bed. So why don't you just let me try and you go work for a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Okay? I'll be right back to check on you. I'll come check on you, honey. I love you. Right, so how many times do you do that a night? Probably about 5 times. 5 times. Putting him back into bed. Comes out, putting him back to bed. Yep. Okay. And then come out of the room? Yes. Sometimes he comes out of his room, which he's about to do right now. Jen trying to put Rylan to bed was extremely emotional to watch. How does that make you feel when you've got to listen to your baby crying? It's exhausting. It's horrible. Come on, come on. I don't know what we did wrong, I guess. I don't know how this started or when it started. But I just don't know how to help him. Jen and Bryce, we're going to use the sleep separation technique with Rylan to get him off to sleep, okay? And this is how it works. You come into the room, you keep calm, you read a nighttime story, kisses and cuddles, and so to bed. And you place Rylan into his crib. When you've done that, you move to this corner here and you sit down, like so. So he can see the side of your face, but you're not giving him eye contact. Each night, you move further and further away from the crib or bed so that you establish this pattern of your child feeling secure in their bed, but not feeling anxious because they're left in their bedroom on their own. Do not, under any circumstances, as soon as you see him trying to climb over, get up from your spot and try and stop him. Because what you will do is find yourself fighting with your son in the crib like this to try and keep him down. And you can't control that. From wherever he's standing, he's not getting no communication or eye contact with you, because that is what he's going to be looking for, and that is what he's going to try and grab. And once he's got it, he won't stop. Putting Rylan to bed takes hours. I'm usually just exhausted and nearly in tears. If this bedtime routine works out, it's gonna change everything. Jen went to put Rylan to bed and had started to read stories to him. And then very quickly, he gave her signs that he wanted to go into the living room. No sofa. Here, lovely. Rylan's room. No, lovely. Pretty your room. And cuddle. Rylan. That is who's cuddle. Rylan, it's time for night. So Jen put Rylan in his crib, and he didn't want to go there.
Mom! Mom!
Say nothing, Jen.
Mom! Mom! Mom!
I started to kind of feel anxious about the routine when I had to bow my head and basically ignore him. She's doing pretty well. Rylan decided to climb out of the crib. Jen put him back into the crib. and he just went mad. When Rylan was just crying, "Mommy, Mommy, Mommy," it got to be too much at one point. I almost got up and grabbed him out of the crib. Jen became very emotional and started to cry. Listening to her child call her name was just ripping her heart out. Although it was only 25 minutes, it seemed like an hour. I honestly could not have done that without Joe. I was just so excited that we had gotten my 2-year-old to sleep, and, you know, fairly calmly. I was just so happy I can't even put it into words. I'm going to leave for a couple of days, and